I didn't sleep the night after I caught Juliet breastfeeding my daughter. I sat in the nursery, lights off, rocking her in my arms like I was trying to erase what happened. Trying to reclaim her as mine. I kept hearing Juliet's voice echoing in my head. She calls me Mama when you're not around. I see her. I love her. And the worst of them all. I've been lactating. I kept asking myself the same question. How far had she gone already? How many times had she done this before I caught her? The next morning, I called my husband and told him everything. His silence said more than any words ever could. And then, after what felt like a full minute, he said, "Has she always been obsessed with you?" That's when the little things started connecting. The clinginess. The way she showed up uninvited. The way she looked at me when I got engaged. The way she wore white to my wedding. It made me sick to realize. Maybe this wasn't just about the baby. 2 days passed. And then, the cooler bag arrived. It was sitting on our front doorstep. Plain. Blue. Innocent looking. But inside. 6 bottles of breast milk. Labeled. Dated. Organized. With them, a note. She likes it warm, not hot. I stood there for a full minute. Holding a bottle that Juliet had produced for my child. Milk from her body. Milk meant for a baby that wasn't hers. My stomach turned. I threw the whole thing away. Cooler and all. The next morning, another one came. Same cooler. New note. Tell her Mama loves her. That one. I burned. That night, I changed the locks. I told my husband we needed to file a restraining order, but part of me hesitated. What would I even tell the police? That my friend was producing milk for my baby and leaving it on my doorstep. It sounded insane. I felt insane. But I wasn't. Because that night, I caught something in the baby monitor. I was half asleep when I heard a noise. A soft knock. Then the squeak of the back gate. I checked the camera we had installed just days earlier. There she was. Juliet. In a hoodie. Creeping toward the back door, holding something in her hands. She didn't knock. She didn't try the handle. She just stood there. Looking at the house. At my daughter's window. For 27 minutes. And then. She placed another cooler on the welcome mat. Kissed it. And walked away. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just stood there, watching the footage on loop. The woman I'd trusted more than anyone, now a shadow I feared. The next morning, I finally told someone everything. Not just my husband. Not just my mom. But the police. They opened a file. Took photos. Told me to keep documenting. I felt disgusting. Violated. But worst of all, I felt guilty. Because somewhere inside me, deep and buried, was the question I didn't want to ask. Had I ignored all the signs? Had I let this happen? And I still had no idea what Juliet would do next.